Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to more Gates of Hell. The Dawn of the Dead mod added 2 new maps, though I'm not sure if I have to start an entire new campaign to sadly get access to these. So I guess we'll find out. There obviously are 3 maps in the game, or in the mod, by default. And there's at least 2 more that were added, according to the changelog. So I'm hoping that we'll see those in today's video or in a future video. But it is possible that we may have to restart, which would kind of be unfortunate. There are mines. Okay, oh, that is nice. So I think this is one of the new updates of vanilla Gates of Hell. They kind of warn you now that there are mines, which is nice. Not just the fact that there's like an actual pointer towards the sign, but like the little sort of ping on the map it's kind of nice. I will say that is a huge upgrade. I feel like the mines are fine to exist, but not getting an actual warning for them, just like, okay, here's mine somewhere, and then you spent, 5 minutes going around the map like super anxious, worrying that there's going to be mines that you didn't see. This is actually a really good change, but I don't know how big this minefield's going to be. I technically do have, I believe, in the ammo vehicle, a mine detector, so, maybe we'll take a look and see if it's worth going over there, but also, I should note, I have the new Crow's Humvees. This one has a 50 cal on it. A little bit more armored, I believe. Actually, it doesn't... yeah, no, a little bit more... Wait, no, less armored than this. Actually, the extra armor might be on the top of the turret here, I would guess. But the fact that your gunner cannot get killed, whereas, usually... Well, I guess... Oh, yeah, here. This guy can technically just get killed. And, the gunner on the Crows can, well, technically it could also be killed, but they have to kill the entire vehicle for that first, so that's going to take a little minute. Oh, this guy needs to heal really bad. Let's get our engineer out here with the mine detector. I'm kind of curious to see if this is worth running. May not be. Now the beauty is it does sort of pop up once you spot one, and then you can actually hold, see, there we go. So I'm not actually 100, ooh, okay, sir, I'm going to need you to prone out here and not die. You might have to throw some smoke. We do know there's a bunch of mines here now. Maybe smoke is worth it. I believe the mines that you sort of find, like they pop up like that, I believe those mines are 100% not going to explode anymore. You can technically pick them up now, which is kind of an interesting, I guess, addition if you really felt like needing some mines. Probably not going to do that. But it isn't a bad idea to sort of walk through here and make sure that they're all spotted. Every time there's a little red ping, you see that. That is another mine spotted for our team. Zombies are being dealt with relatively effectively here. We do have a decent amount of... Okay, maybe this guy has to keep running from the zombie. A little terrifying. Make sure these mines are all secured. So it looks like there's just a whole... Wow, there's actually this entire trench is full of them. We have, I guess, AP. What was that, a grenade? Somebody just blew up a zombie, I'm pretty sure. Infected FBI? I don't think I've seen those guys before. But I'm wondering if it's just a ditch or if it's outside of the ditch. But if it's just a ditch, this actually wasn't that bad. We'll probably just run him back, get him back in the supply vehicle. And we have some more toys. We're going to keep this one. I hope it doesn't actually just automatically spawn. It would be kind of unfortunate. But yes, we have a really cool unit that, well, it's kind of more of a call-in, but it's a really cool thing that is kind of unique, I think, in terms of the mods that I've seen. This kind of reminds me of Valor, where they had sort of this system, but obviously it wasn't with helicopters. There was no helicopters in Valor. But this is deployed, and then I think you actually have to just click this button, and it'll actually, like, full-on deploy them. So we're going to not do that yet. I wanted to showcase... wait, where did it go? There it is. The M1117. This has both a 50 cal and a Mark 19, which is, I think, actually a pretty good setup for the majority of the battles we've found ourselves in so far. It's going to make very short work, I think, of any of these enemy pickup trucks. Although we are kind of just taking it pretty slow. I'm just trying to make sure we don't make any big mistakes here. Get everyone moving up. Oh, we actually lost a driver on this thing? What happened there? Weird. I don't even know how that works, but sure. Let's get him remounted. Make sure everyone here is set. We'll leave the helicopter as it is right now. I'll just leave him for here, and we'll maybe call him in a little bit. There's a bunch of units that we don't really care too much for that I may just sort of throw forward. Though these US regular infantry squads, I don't want to lose these if I can help it. but, you know, worst case scenario, that does happen. The ambulance does have medics on board, or a medic, and I believe also the helicopter should have one medic on board. So we're actually, and with some extra Marines as well, which you haven't seen yet. But we should be in a pretty good setup here to probably live through a bunch of these battles now. Make sure that most of these guys are all reloaded, and we'll slowly start pushing in. We've kind of wasted a bunch of time. We also got these drones. Actually, this might be a good spot for that. Just a drone launched. These guys will probably be fine. Oh, this is the guy with the sniper we picked up. Oh, I didn't realize the drone was going to come in that fast. I just literally blew up that entire wall worth of dudes. Where did that pickup go? Yeah, this is the one I probably care about, like, the absolute least, which is whatever. We'll just send him forward, get him towards the right side, and then we'll roll up with our army squad. I do very much plan on getting my Marines involved with the helicopter drop, but I really want to try to get... Ooh, so there's... Oh! Oh! Oh, wait, there are more mines? Oh, don't tell me there's a bunch. Oh, no. Well, that's an entire pickup gone. I guess what? I do have a medic. That's, okay. Is there just mines across this road? And oh, crap, I thought it was going to be just... Okay, let's make sure this guy stays here. And check out if there's any mines. Or there might have just been mines all over the road here, and I didn't really consider that. I really didn't think that at all. Oh, yeah, there's mines here. Oh, yes, there's anti-tank mines here. Okay, well, this is kind of an awkward position I find myself in now. Pick out the... Okay, there was just 2 or 3 AT mines. Oh, we're getting sniped by... Oh, right, they're going to have snipers in the trees in the in some of these battles. Okay, get him back. Make sure he gets back in the or in the supply vehicle. This is tough. I am actually not 100% sure how we're going to deal with this. We'll get a smoke grenade, and I'll have him run over here. Well, this guy is now just... He came out of the pickup truck, but automaticing, doing its job, which is honestly super cool. Really do like to see that. You know what? We have so many of these abilities. Why don't we just do a gun run with an A10? It'll be cool. It'll be worth it. But I'm really annoyed by the fact that that pickup truck just got instantly kind of blown up. But, you know, you got to make do with what you got. We'll get the A10 to come in, and then our medic has to now run back to the ambulance. Let's make sure he kind of stays outside of it. But we did get all those people healed. And the A10 is going to come in. Now we have this squad sort of back to full strength, although it wasn't ideal. Is that a sniper? Oh! That was freaking sweet. I actually did not expect him to do that much damage. Do we get a sniper out of there? I don't think so. I don't think I saw a sniper getting killed, but the issue is with this wall. Getting into this wall is such a tough part of this map. There's a lot of enemies around here, too. An enemy? Oh, it is an enemy. There's just so many. Oh. Sir? Okay. Throw a grenade. I need to scroll out here. Just don't tell me this goes into the tree. Okay, I do need to heal this guy. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Grenade, I need to... Oh, I meant to cook that. Oh my... No, no, no. What are you doing? I meant to cook that grenade first, but he's down. I think there was an entrance on this right side. There is. I just don't know how effective this is going to be. I really wish I had any sort of semblance of a mortar at this point, I guess. I'm really terrified of what could potentially be over here. Taking this very slow. I haven't played I guess I haven't played Gates of Hell in general in a while. Definitely haven't played the zombie mod in a little bit, so I'm a little worried about this one. There is still a sniper probably in one of the trees. I guess I can try to get... this guy has a backpack, or the bag of ammo. This is the sniper guy. Then again, he doesn't actually have the sniper skill. Does give him... Okay, that was really bad. The issue is it's a sniper, and not having the skill for it means that he doesn't have that little aim down sight ability. This is going to be a really tough battle just to get our butts in there somewhat. I feel comfortable rolling this. Oh, sorry, don't tell me there's another mine somewhere. I'm going to be so annoyed if I didn't look enough. We know there's a sniper somewhere, but I don't see any, like, any lights. We're just going to start spraying the trees to kind of be sure, I suppose, but we don't see any, like, scope glint. I don't know why I said lights. Like, we don't see any, like, reflections. There's a guy right around the corner here. So we know that. Okay, that scared me. I also did not realize this is a burst M16 there for a second. Oh, there's so many of them still. Hopefully this does do what I want it to do. That should knock out 2. Oh, there's so many more. Zombies are at least coming in behind them. Oh, the scoped. That was a smoke grenade, hopefully, not an actual grenade. Zombies are coming in kind of behind us. There's another vehicle. Oh, that just got Mark 19 or LOD. Actually, that might have just gotten M72, I'm pretty sure. This is tough. I'm actually not 100% sure how I feel about going in right on the flags. Clearly, there's just a lot of guys to be lost this way. Well, that is another... See if we can run this guy in. Okay, he got in, barely. Clearly, there's a lot of guys watching. So we're going to just keep throwing grenades, I think, and try to get rid of some of these guys the old-fashioned way. You know, F1, hold grenade, and there we go. Throw them out one at a time. Make sure I have a 249 guy over here. Oh, wait, no, not you, not you. This is the 249 guy, right. Reload. I think we'll try to run in and just... Oh. That's what I meant to do. Very slowly. Although that smoke doesn't really help us. We do know there's a bunch of enemies back there. We obviously can't see anything, and I'm not 100% sure on their smoke viewing ability. Sometimes the AI is really cracked. This is a really big run that we're trying to attempt here. Okay, this might have actually been fine. Let's see if I can get a second guy in here. Now we can hopefully move some more men inside the compound this way. Use the Humvee here for cover. I think that might have been an actual, just a wrecked Humvee. See if we can steal this guy's ammo bag without dying. Oh, wait, where did it go? There it is. I don't know why I just lost my brain now for a second. Get some more law ammo. I don't know if I like these M16s. The burst is really frustrating because, like, you're trying to fire a couple of times and then sometimes it's like, oh man, I forget I'm on the burst mode, which I don't think you can disable on some of these guns. We are capturing this one, though. Oh, we've lost a guy on this side. Zombies are coming in sort of behind us. We'll be alright, although I don't want to get shot in the ass by the Mark 19. That would be incredibly bad if that happened. I don't really feel like pushing in that left side too much. We'll spread out our guys. We have a guy down who is... Oh, he's savable. He's rescuable. Medic. Get the medic over here. Oh, he went on the other side of the... Oh, did I do that? Sniper. We got a sniper. That's a big one. Let's see if we can deploy these guys on the other side of the wall now. We have some cover. The medic is coming over here. So hopefully we can get him up. Again, I think the medicing part... Oh, can I get him through the wall? Nice. The medicing part here is big. If I can keep my guys up, then that's going to save me a lot of money. Keep their veterancy going over time. It's kind of going to be the main spiel here. Let's push up to the sandbag and these little Hesco, I think what these are called. Is that an actual machine gun? Got him. Okay. Kind of cheating with that third person peeking. Okay, accuracy not necessarily, you know, required, clearly. That's fair, that's fair. Let's get this ASV. Oh, I'm so worried about running over a random ass mine here. Ooh, this thing got pretty damaged from an like a M72, perhaps? Oh, what? A flamethrower? That's insane. That is terrifying. I didn't know. If I knew that, I would have been a lot more like, okay, that's a good thing to have for us. I really wish I had their sort of not... Oh, is this guy burst firing? He wasn't burst firing there. Is that a head? It might have been. I'm not sure. They're also busy killing zombies themselves. We still have this one, but I don't really want to call it in. I'm not sure. This could be a funny thing. What happens if the entire helicopter explodes before the guys get to disembark. Do I lose the entire thing? It's pretty expensive. I don't necessarily know if I want to do that. I'm grabbing all these ammo bags, though. So at this point, so many of my men are going to have just ammo chilling with them, which is honestly really good. Something I think that is going to be a big benefit going forward. Just everyone having ammo. I could even kind of ignore having an ammo vehicle. I don't know if I want to do that 100%. Can I get into this little tower? That'd be so cool. No, I cannot. Like, make sure we spread our guys out, though. There is a little vehicle. Not a flamethrower. Is okay. Flamethrower, I'm a little worried about. Not this stuff. Although I do need to move this ASV. It's so slow. Why is it so slow and heavy? Issue is with the Mark 19. It's not going to go through the gate. Is this gonna... Oh! Okay. Okay. Mark 19. Holy... I don't know if it has to act more like a... That was more like a mortar. The way that it had that, you know, elevation to it. I don't know if that's necessarily how it works in real life, but we'll take it. I guess we can push up now, though. I haven't really bothered... Oh, there's the zombies coming in. Yeah, it's a good thing we have those vehicles behind. The crows on these are going to be really big, I think, going forward, making sure that my guys cannot as easily get killed. Mark 19 is very dangerous if it acts like that, where it just starts blowing up very close to my units. But it acts almost like a mortar, not so much like a... Oh. Very close, very close. There is a heavy machine gun back there that is messing us up, which we just killed. But yeah, it acts like an actual sort of tiny mortar, which is interesting. I don't mind it. I just think it's a little overpowered, considering it should act... Oh. It obviously should be acting more like a slightly indirect fire. Like, maybe it's a tiny arc to it, but not half as much of an arc as it's trying to indicate it has here. That is, yeah, okay. You got that done. We're going to A10 that, for sure. This thing, though... That is crazy. Is there a driver I can get out of one of the... I don't really want to do that. Maybe not right now, but I could see myself trying to grab this flamethrower one, just with one of these random dudes. Like, this guy doesn't have a scope. It's an M4. Well, it's not the burst fire one, though. But let's take a look here at the A10 gun run. And I think we can try to give it a shot. That is crazy. Okay, they are sending in some more zombies. I say they are sending in some more zombies. It sounds like there's, you know, like a higher entity sending them in. I don't think that's true. There is just we're gonna need to get some of these infantry coming in here. We'll cover the most forward group, and then we'll push on to... We'll deal with that guy in a second. Let's just get pushed up here and help out. That was a lot of people that we just absolutely blew out of existence with the A10, which was awesome. Don't forget, though, the Mark 19. I mean, it's a good thing, you know, if they had a Mark 19, this would be terrifying. I think we want to try to set up our guys just... Oh, it's kind of a risky rush there, but... None of these things have a perfect cover. Okay, we just have a transport. Oh, he just got shot. Okay. Well, it was a tripod somewhere. We don't know where it is. There is a tripod somewhere. Reloading the 50... Or the Mark 19. Oh. That's not doing anything to this thing. It wasn't doing anything to the pickup or the Humvee. I was kind of hoping that would. They just kind of annihilated, like, a lot of my guys over there. And I'm getting my... I need to smoke. Smoke and reload. I'm trying to reverse. I'm still getting crew shock. I think I knocked out the majority of units in that vehicle. I cannot really afford to lose this ASV because it's way too expensive. Mark 19 is going ham. I do need to roll up some of my guys here, but I'm terrified of what's actually in front. Like, I haven't really spent the time reconning too far ahead. And this thing has lost some of its crew. Zombies to our left. That's okay. We can probably deal with that. Not too big of a deal. I have too many vehicles and I need more actual infantry. Is I think a big issue that I'm going to have to look at in a future battle. was kind of hoping this would do a little bit more. Okay. Oh, sniper. Spotted the sniper. He's down under the tree, you sneaky bugger. Okay, we got him. We got the little guys in front. I do need the medic to come up here. And I guess we can try to get into this flamethrower vehicle. I'm not even kidding. That sounds kind of awesome. Zombies are coming in from the sides, though. This is where I'm worried. I do need to rescue this guy if I can. We have a lot of zombies coming in, though. And I'm trying to save... Oh, this guy's low in health? I don't want this guy to... I don't want this stupid guy with the Mark 19 to just go ham. And I'm terrified he's going to. And if he does, then we're in... It's very open the friendly fire in that situation, you know? Our medic is good. Although there's another guy down. We can try to save him. If we get these guys knocked out... And we make a push for this right rock formation. Save our guy who's down. Push up to the objective. This might be the time to do it. Have a couple of guys back here. Oh, more zombies are coming in. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get, like, walked upon. Because if they do walk upon you and they hit you and it can technically infect your guys, you're going to have to kill your own dudes because you just became zombies. That doesn't really seem very efficient, you know, to say it in a very brutal way. Medic has to go get this guy, and then this guy. The medics are going to be invaluable here. Is that a sniper we just knocked out of the trees? It might have been. I'm actually not 100% sure. Let's get these guys to get out of there. And I guess this might be time to deploy the helicopter. Otherwise, this is kind of a sad moment if I don't even get to deploy them. I'm really trying to be careful about my movement. I don't want to have too much of an opening because I know the zombies will just make use of it is maybe a big word, but, you know, that sounds like there's some sentience to them. Helicopter is coming over. And then, oh, front selected. I think we can try to do this one. This could be kind of a little cool. I'm hoping it fits here. We'll get my medic to sort of get out of here. And this is really cool. I do like the look of that. This is still Gates of Hell, by the way. Like, I feel like I had to reiterate that. This is Gates of Hell. We're dropping U.S. Marines from the back. I think it's a Sea Knight. Yeah, we're dropping U.S. Marines out of the back of a Sea Knight. And they have now just arrived. The Sea Knight's flying off. Hopefully it doesn't explode in midair. That'd be really awkward if it did. And we just got a Marine squad on the ground. With a medic, we have a squad leader. What else have we got in here? Let's take a look. So the corpsman, sorry. I don't want to, you know... An M16. Oh, a 240? That is pretty spicy in terms of heavy firepower. Another Whoa, what was that? Was that like a V-bed? Another Oh, with two AT4s? Okay, that's not bad. Let's actually hand off one of these just so we can get some extra ones later. Grenade launcher, it looks like, and another M16. So we didn't get to use them much. I was kind of almost forgot about them, to be honest, until the very end there. This is a pretty interesting squad. I actually really like that, the coming in to the battlefield like that. Did we capture that vehicle? We did. Okay, let's get out of here. A little spooky, not gonna lie. That Mark 19, I was really trying to micro the ASV, the little security vehicle, because I think if it starts to get, you know, if zombies or infantry come too close and it starts trying to Mark 19 friendlies, it's not going to be the best thing ever. Now we did. Ooh, okay, so that's... I guess you have to maybe resupply the helicopter every time. Oh, okay, so that could be a little expensive. It's 150 manpower, it looks like, to sort of bring it back in every time. Though this thing is awesome. It's a Humvee with a bunch of, like, protection on it, improvised armor, with a flamethrower. That is gonna be kind of awesome, I think. Now, in terms of, did we lose anything that I really care for? We lost that one pickup. We did actually have a couple of guys that do need some resupplies, but it's mostly ammo. A couple of, like, yeah, it's mostly ammo. I have too many Humvees, I think, is my issue. It wouldn't actually be bad to get rid of some of these, so I will adjust the setup and then we'll be right back. Actually, kind of a change of ideas here due to the fact that defending is a little bit more overseeable than attacking. I think having more units actually makes sense, but for attacking, I kind of just want to maybe make a priority list and stick with it because there's just too many units to pick from, and then it just gets really overwhelming. In terms of our support, I guess we could use one of these, and I think we used 2 of the A10s, so we'll grab those back. I think we're all back and ready to load, and we're going to go with defense. So we'll be right back once the defense is initiated. All right, I think we are pretty set. We got a pretty interesting 249 setup over here who has the ammo from... Oh, that's already really not good. Oh, God. I guess the AI can do what we do to them. No, I couldn't have been any faster. I don't think I could have been much faster. Let's say it that way. That is... Oh. What was that? Oh, that was a 249. Was that a regular one or was that a Crow's? It might have not been a Crow's one, but dang it, that is rough. Okay, well, that's instantly gone. That is very fast. I mean, the A10s and the drone, and the drone came kind of pretty quickly too, but all right. Well, that's, I guess we will be needing those vehicles relatively quickly at some point. Just having them in reserve. So maybe it's not a bad idea that I have, what is it, another 2 Humvees in there, or 1 Humvee, the flamethrower one, the ASV, an ambulance, a tripod, as well as a regular infantry squad, which I guess at this point, there's no real reason for me not to get them. At least, oh, what is that? It's just a regular, okay, that's fine. The 50 cal tripod, let's get you moving up. We'll probably tell that where to go once it's a little closer to the battle, because it's gonna be kind of a long drive before it gets over here. Now this thing should get immediately destroyed by like my entire wave of... Look at the amount of friendly AI that we have here as part of the defense. I think this is only defense level 2. We have what, a 50 caliber tripod. We have what, 2, 3, another 50 cal here. We have maybe 3, 4, 5. Keep in mind the squads are like 5 to 6 men big in this mod. So we're like 6 squads worth of guys. Okay, the flamethrower one I'm actually really interested about. Let's make sure that we keep this thing, honestly, on fire at will. Or, sorry, return fire only? Maybe? And even then, I'm a little worried about it, how you know, explodey it may end up being. And it will keep the majority of my units sort of in like a reserve. I do really want to use this flamethrower. So we're going to mark it as number 2 and 3. Our 249 up here, great position. Auto resupplying. I actually really like that change on the minimap. That is a very big one. It makes it a lot more overseeable as to, you know, what is actually sort of coming at you, or whether it's zombies or not. Is that a shot off the side here? I'm really worried about just randomly blowing up to another mortar strike, or, well, whatever, you know, they may send at us or not. So let's make sure all these vehicles are relatively spread out. Oh, that's super quick. Oh, that's like directly on my friendlies, and they're not leaving. That's... Oh, no! That was brutal. That is kind of what I did to them, to be fair. But okay, well, that's fine. Oh, another wave? Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's 2 waves? I didn't know that. I thought there was only 1. Oh, no. Where did... Is there an actual mortar on the map, or was that off-map mortars? I'm not sure, but yeah, we just lost basically... Wow. We just lost pretty much everyone. Okay, that's fine. More? Oh. Okay, that's irrelevant. Or are you telling me about artillery way back over there? Is this going to be really big? Whoa, that's like cluster artillery. No. Okay, the mod just became 1 bazillion% more difficult if that's the sort of damage we're going to have to sort of deal with at some point. Okay, well, let's make sure that I spread out my units as much as I can. This thing actually ended up surviving somewhat for the majority. We'll probably get my driver to disembark and get him to heal the vehicle. And then I guess we'll get our medic out. Where's the medic going to go, though? Like, ugh, we're just going to have to keep him somewhere in the middle. Okay, the 50 cal has arrived. Is this a good spot for... I'm actually not 100%. This might be a good spot for it, but then it's just going to... Oh, the hell are these guys? Oh, they're just like... Oh, okay. I thought they were zombies for 1 second, but that's just... Some of them maybe run that weird due to animation bug. It's fine. It's fine. We'll have to figure out a spot for this 50 cal. I actually don't even dislike this spot. It's not on a tripod, so it's kind of like... Not the best. We can put it here. It might be all right. That's a lot of units running in. Kind of think we can do an A10 run over here just because. Oh no. Oh no. It's broken. It's broken. No, it's not broken. Move. Oh god, I don't know if I can get out of here. Run. Oh, that's the... Dude, they're targeting me so hard. Did I... he survived. At least, that's good. More mortars, dude, they are dropping more. Oh, no, wait, that's my A10. I kind of wish I could tell it to go the other way, but... Yeah, that wasn't as useful. Okay. Learned that the other way. There's a Mark 19! That's going to destroy the majority of my AI. Okay, this has obviously just got a huge difficulty increase. Especially with the mortars coming off everywhere. A little bit less frustrating when you're attacking, because you're already moving your guys a lot. In this situation, I'm just trying to keep my guys somewhat organized, but... Okay, well, yeah, we've lost basically every single defender. Well, that's not true, not every single defender, but the vast majority of defenders over here. Oh, who has a bag? This guy? Where does this guy look so cool? Oh, it's just a... Okay, never mind. Is there any ammo bags you guys feel like dropping for me? Oh, that guy's legs are gone. That's rough. It's a rough day. Oh, there it is. The ammo bag. I was wondering if... Trying to find that it was like the little sports bag, but... Looks like it's the Alice bags for these guys that actually have the ammo in them, which is good. So we can steal those and at least use those for our own ammo situation. That Mark 19 thing, I'm not really excited about it getting any closer, so hopefully we can just leave that over there. Or I could use a drone to knock it out. Seems to just be... I mean, actually, this is fine. This thing, if anything, just sits here and maybe shoots some zombies for us. It's making my AI waste a couple of ammo, but it's not the worst. The mortars, though, that off-map stuff, that was crazy. This thing got actually pretty damaged from that. The ASV we're keeping in the back. The helicopter is on standby at any moment. Okay, we're going to have to repair these and mostly rearm their... or reload their ammo. I always just... like a crazy person. I'm always going through and making sure people are mostly reloaded if I can help it. It's just the hotkey is Y. It's always good, I think, to be ready to fire. This M60, maybe we can move it up slightly and get like an angle on that. Although I don't know if we have the range. Not with the range, just I don't know if it's going to really do anything. We're just kind of shooting at an armored Humvee with an M60. You know, maybe after shooting a couple hundred rounds, it'll be like, oh, don't do that. But, you know, after just a couple, one mag, one belt, I don't know if it's going to do too much. There's another pickup. This might not be worth drone. Oh, there's a third? Okay, we're definitely drone striking that. Kind of a payback time for what they did to my... Oh, keep repairing the wheels, please. Okay, that comes in pretty quickly. Maybe 10 seconds? So, you know, that's kind of par for the course with the mortars. It's relatively accurate. It's relatively quick. Well, relatively accurate. I mean, it's pretty much on the dot, but I really want to use the flamethrower. I think for some reason a flamethrower in a zombie environment seems like it is pretty useful. This is a free vehicle, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to throw it away. Wait. That is an awesome little piece of customization. I don't know if I can select that, but that is awesome. That is a chef's kiss right there. That's pretty good. What's the range on this thing? Okay, 40 meters. That's actually all right. I think a handheld one in Gates of Hell is like 25 to 30. Maybe we want to slightly... Actually, this 50 cal is going to team kill if I don't move it over. I'm worried it's going to just shoot right through these guys. So maybe we move these over and just make sure that we have them behind the 50. And then we're maybe slightly better position. We've used one A10, we've used one drone strike. If we can leave it to that, this is still a pretty successful mission. We lost that one Humvee like instantly though. The medical or the ammo bag thing sometimes makes me feel like they are down. Oh. Okay, I think we got that really quick this time. I'm hoping the helicopter doesn't actually explode due to that. I know the helicopter isn't physically there right now, but maybe in Gates of Hell coding, it's sort of there. Like, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I don't really want to find out just by losing it. Due to an artillery, that would be so sad. Oh, another wave. It's a lot of fire coming out. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought the back of the truck was on fire for 1 second. Oh, my. That would have been really awkward. Flamethrower. You know what? Is there anything to flamethrower for me, though? I mean, I'm just going to flamethrower this way. Does it look cool, at least? Yeah, you know, it's all right. I'm not... kind of don't know if it's going to be that useful until they really push out into the open. It'd be really great for these areas where there's just a lot of cover where they actually can't see you. So say they're kind of hiding behind this, what is this, a trailer? From actually a FEMA trailer, that's funny. So they're like hiding behind this trailer and you have your flamethrower over here. You can't shoot through that with a machine gun, but you can flamethrower sort of the general area and then get them that way. So it's kind of a good area denial weapon, or a weapon that's really going to be good and useful in the situation like that where you kind of need more of a spray and pray. You're not really caring too much about accuracy. Currently just happy leaving my ASV back here, but you can kind of see why the defense stuff can be a little bit interesting, especially when the AI just starts throwing stuff at you. We have a convict group. These are still... oh, they're mixing in insurgents with the convicts now. I'm actually not 100% sure what their tiering system is like, but I'm pretty sure we're about equal to them. We're at tier 3 of 5. I believe we've seen a bunch of their tier 3-esque infantry now. So yeah, pretty fair, pretty equal, I'd say, in that regard. This guy in here, though, is just in such a beautiful spot. It's slowly getting ammo just from having it on his back. And he's got a 249 in like a really good spot. Although he's kind of low in ammo right now. So we're going to have to hope he gets some more. Actually, you know what? That's a really interesting question. Hopefully. No, this is an Alice pack. It should give him his own ammo. Although I wonder, is it worth dropping it on the ground? Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're not actually on the ground when you're in the tower. So you have to go off the tower and then get resupplied real quick. As you can see, we're getting some resupply on the ammo. So the guy is not here, which is the actual ammo's location. So that makes sense. Now we're winning this one pretty handily. There's a... ooh, a 50 cal. That's a little more scary. What was the other one? Was it a... oh, was it Mark 19? Right. 50 cal could be scary due to the fact that it can just actually engage at range, unlike the Mark 19 could. So we're going to actually not... ooh. Oh, I thought I did that. No, we're just going to lose a bunch of our AI maybe here. Actually, not going to pull my helicopter in if I don't have to call it in. I'm curious if I'll still have to pay the money for it or not. Because we paid about 150 for it because it was used, I guess, in that last battle. So if we don't have to do it at this time, it might be worth sort of as a little point of research whether or not you have to do that. This guy has so many freaking long. Actually, it only has 2, but it looked like he had a lot. This guy has ammo crates on board. Actually, it's kind of cool. Can we just drive through these barricades, please? Or boxes? Nice. Okay. Well. Oh, that's cool. No, we sort of drove through them. It's actually more than I 100% kind of figured was going to happen. So that's kind of nice. Our Mark 19 only had like 60-meter range, however. I don't know if we can really get into range. This thing has no armor. It's got 30 millimeters of armor, but I think a 50 cal is just going to eat through that. So do we have to wait for it to reload? Which we don't know how long it might take. Can I even drive through these barricades? Oh, okay, I can. Oh, this is kind of a risky play here. I'm hoping we can kill this quick enough. I just accidentally pressed the smoke button. I know there was a stupid sniper over here. I don't know if we got him, but... is that him right there? No. Oh, there's a sniper right... oh, I swear there was a sniper back there. Oh, there is a sniper back there. It's cool having just the... there we go. Well, it might have been a marksman instead of a sniper, but... oh, wait. Oh, my grenade launcher may come in handy here. Okay, that is brutal. I don't know if it did anything, but we definitely got a bunch of kills with it. A skilled shooter, an insurgent, a renegade, and a group leader. To me, sort of implying that that may have done some damage. Let's just keep hitting this area if we can. If they jumped out to repair, for example, that is a really big one. A vehicle exploded back there, so I don't know what that was, but a bunch of zombies are coming in off the side of the map. We've won in about a couple seconds, so the defense parts can be really hit or miss. I feel like early on the defenses are interesting because you have a couple of people. Oh, wait. What is this guy? Oh, no, never mind. It's just a regular. I thought this was a crew member for 1 second. So, I mean, the defenses can be very hit or miss. Early on, I think they're a lot more interesting. Later on, they get a little easy. I think a large part of that is the map. If this map was a little bit more open, a little bit harder to defend, it's the same when you're attacking on this map in the previous one. There's just, sure, you have some middle paths, and you can't really run a vehicle down there. So you kind of know what you're defending against. It would be really cool if we could see some of the other maps that were added, like I mentioned. Okay, perfect. I guess in the next video, we will be checking out No Man's Land, hopefully, if it still is an option for us. And I guess, yeah, we'll catch you right in the next one.